All right, guys, the next thing we're going to talk about is increased libido. If you're a man and you're having trouble, like you think women are gorgeous, but when it comes time to do the deed, you are like, hey, I can't, not today. Give me a break. You know, NOFAP is going to help you have an increased libido. It's going to help increase your sex drive. And once again, physics. If your body is past the point of puberty and you're a normal functioning male or even woman, you know, and you see something that is sexual in nature that is attractive to you, you're going to get revved up. But this is the thing. First off, we become desensitized to sexual things because of media and so many things, okay? And especially if you're fapping every single day to porn, then you have all these images in your head. So when it comes time for the real thing, every experience has to become more intense, because just like with drugs, someone does one sniff, 2 sniffs, 3 sniffs. Every time they sniff the crack, they gotta do more. And guess what? Crack releases dopamine. Guess what nutting does? Dopamine. So every time you get a hit of the nut, guess what? You gotta do it more. It has to get even more crazy for you to get to that point where you release. But if you don't, and it builds up, the next time you have an encounter with someone, or even just like hold a hand, it is so much more enjoyable when you're with that person. Because you're not just like wasting it, okay? You're not just wasting it, okay? So yeah, increased libido. I knew someone once, and their wife was a nurse, and she would have dudes who come in with ED, and she'd be like, all right, you have ED, cool. I'm not gonna give you Viagra. She would ask them, and I don't know if she was allowed to do this, but like, do you watch porn? And the dudes would be like, yeah. And she'd be like, all right, stop. Stop watching porn, don't masturbate for a month, and come back. And guess what? They wouldn't come back because it works, okay? It increases that drive, okay? And isn't it much better for you to just like reset your body to do things naturally over you having to take like this pill to get yourself up again? Now, it's different if you're like not in your 20s and you're like in your 40s and you can't get it up. But if you're young, honestly, I think the majority of the reason why guys can't get it up when they're young is because they're not physically active, and then also because they're like all the time. And it's crazy. So, yeah. Increase libido by not looking at porn and not masturbating. That's all, guys. Peace out. Eagle Scouts. Not an Eagle Scout.